Trent McDuffie going to the Rams for a first, a fifth, and a sixth, and a third and 27. The Rams also added Jalen Watson in free agency later. What do we think about them reworking this secondary and also bringing back Cam Curl at safety as well?
Trying to reinvent the wheel with the Ramsey trade. They've shown that worked out for them. I don't like trading for corners in practice,
I
giving up
was
that
about to
much,
say, I'm not
but
And giving
usually,
them 30 plus
yeah,
mil a year?
yeah,
yeah.
I'm not usually the biggest fan of that, but I feel like the Rams are the best team in the league at just seeing their holes and going, why don't we just get a superstar? How about that? And it works for them.
Yeah.
So I feel like they have a good feel for it, even though I hated when the Colts made that Sauce trade, but I'm usually not a fan of it.
Also,
But I
we've
don't
seen
know.
KC corners who have been labeled stars
Ye-
just completely
Yeah.
flop. Steed in Tennessee is a joke. Circumstances here, but still, that's something that you got to monitor.
Yeah, not the biggest fan of it, but they've made enough moves like this where I'll trust it.
But
Yeah,
definitely, I'm more of a fan of the model. You draft corner, keep them on cheaper contracts, and I
Absolutely.
feel like it's
Yeah.
easier to find talent there.
And then you
And
trade them for a
yeah,
first round pick.
exactly.
Yeah.
And roster building, I feel like teams with success have followed the model where the corners are young and on rookie contracts.
I have a point on that actually, because I was going to talk about the money of it all. I agree with you on that point, but also they kind of did that with their D line, so they can afford to do that in their secondary. Like their D line's all in rookie deals. Verse, Young, and Fisk are all on rookie
Yeah.
deals. So you can kind of afford to splash in the secondary. So on that part of it, I don't mind it. The one thing that Ben Solak brought up that I thought was interesting. So you have Quentin Lake and Cam Curl now, who Quentin Lake is a safety but also plays in the slot a lot. If you bring in both Watson and McDuffie, Watson's more of an outside guy, and McDuffie can play on the outside, but he also plays in the slot a lot. There's kind of a logjam now, weirdly. Like, it was weird to me that they brought back Cam Curl in addition to bringing in the two KC guys. Was that weird at all to you guys?
On paper, it is. I don't think it's bad to have an embarrassment of riches, though.
And like the guys in their division too, like just thinking about the Seahawks and how much work they do out of the slot. It's not a
Yeah.
bad thing to have a bunch of nickels to throw at JSN and up and whoever else.
Right.
But I see your point. I wouldn't so much worry about the logjam at slot. I'd more worry about who the fuck's going to play on the outside.
A big bodied receiver might be an issue for LA.
Yeah, I mean, really doesn't
Well,
solve their
special
problems
week,
for when they play a team like the Panthers. I'll give you that. Because the Panthers are full of big bodies.
A team that's given them trouble in the past.
Yeah. But you're in a better spot than you were before.
100%.
Yeah.
It's a little bit similar in a different way because edge is a more important position. But when the Packers got Micah, it's that thing that you said, Ryan, where you have a glaring need to fill a hole and you just
Yeah,
say,
it's
I'm
like,
going to
yeah,
get
we'll
the
get
best
a
guy at the
star.
position
Yeah,
and I'm
we'll get
going
a
to pay him
fucking star.
however much he wants.